And tonight over in Lee County, as someone stole most of the materials for a community garden being built in Bishopville. Sprinklers, hoses, and other items were taken over the weekend. Our Peyton Lewis joins us in studio with the details on what happens next. Peyton?
JR, today we learned that there's no more grant funding for the Bishopville Community Garden, and now they're just hoping for a little kindness.
So we went there this past Saturday to Shared Hope, and we go to look behind the pile of our raised bed material, the potting soil, and there's a hole. At first I was like, well, maybe they moved it inside or something like this. So we looked and made some phone calls, and no, it was gone.
After a thief stole most of the materials for a community garden being built in Bishopville over the weekend, the community is now trying to recoup. Joshua Kaufman is a lifelong resident of Bishopville who has always wanted to be able to help his community. So when the opportunity to provide fresh food to people in need came about, he and his former colleagues at the Clemson Extension jumped at the chance to get grant funding for the project.
Kind of just put our heads together and say, how can we get this done? Where's the money? Where's the resources? How do we do this? So to steal from this community that was looking forward to having this, I can't understand it.
Kaufman's family owns Pig Creek Feed and Garden Supply and donated the soil for all of the garden beds. He says he's hopeful the garden will still be able to happen. Weatherly Thomas, who was overseeing the project for the Clemson Extension in Lee County, explained the garden can still be finished, but not with the same funding.
I'm pretty bummed about it because, yes, the funding for that project ended in September.
She says the thief stole at least $2,000 worth of materials in sprinklers, hoses, and metal raised beds like these. Both Kaufman and Thomas say they're confident Bishopville will come together to finish growing the garden.
That parable of faith of a grain of mustard seed can move mountains. So let's plant some seeds of change in downtown in Bishopville.
And the mayor of Bishopville told us today that the police department is still investigating and looking at other security cameras in the area to see where the metal raised beds could have gone. JR?
All right, Peyton, thank you.